In today's video, we take a look at our favorite metaverse, the Sandbox, and also analyze what price its currency Sand can reach in 2022.
Welcome to the video. You're probably here because you want your investments to skyrocket in the next few years and allow you to get your dream car and dream house. Well, look no further, for we are here to make sure you do. So watch till the end of the video to know how. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell because it would grant you the ability to become motivated for your next big step. Lastly, before we start, make sure to invest in our subscribe button, for we would definitely make sure that our channel would make it worth your time. The Sandbox Metaverse. For our video today, we'll be talking about the cryptocurrency of the Sandbox. But first, when you hear Sandbox, what comes into your mind? Is it the Sandbox game Minecraft, or are you thinking more logically like an experimentation area? Well, whatever it may be, it would all have one similarity: simulation. That's the aim and goal of the Sandbox gaming platform, one of the new metaverses today. The Sandbox Metaverse gaming platform is a 2021 NFT game by Pixowl. It started off as a simple 2015 game. Most of us even remember playing it on desktop or mobile, but now it has grown into a successful game that both initiates the player in virtual estate and NFT staking, as well as the management of their cryptocurrency, Sand. The Sand cryptocurrency is an ERC20 token, which would mean that it's similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, as ERC20 tokens are validated assets in the blockchain world. More importantly, Sand is the currency used in the running the economy of the Sandbox game, with a fully diluted market cap of $15 billion as of December 2021 and a trading value of $5 as of December 9th of 2021. However, the token itself started low, but how did it get up so high? And can we predict whether it'll do an uptrend or a downtrend? Let's see. Sand tokens. As you all may know, cryptocurrencies tend to move between prices in accordance to today's trends, and Sand, a decentralized token which started at a low value of $0.5 in August of 2020, but today it skyrocketed like crazy, hitting its first whole number in value at October of 2021. Now, this case is similar to Bitcoin, but in what way, you ask? Well, we all know that Bitcoin started as this cheap coin when e-money and cryptocurrencies were barely a thing. But when investors of the future saw its potential, they started pouring money over it, creating a chain effect that gave birth to many more cryptocurrencies, sprouting the birth of the blockchain, a modern digital ledger made for secure transactions of cryptos. Similar to Bitcoin, Sand was given a chance to shine as one of the first metaverse coins as soon as Mark Zuckerberg announced the Metaverse in late October. The same month, Sand blew up. Today, Sand has a market cap of $5 billion and a circulating supply of 900,000 tokens and a supply of more than 3 billion tokens. Currently, Sand is up by 12,500% of its original price and ran an all-time high at $8 in value at November 24 of 2021. With so much momentum, Sand suddenly started getting low and got stuck in the price range between $4 and $5 by the time it has reached December. But it did not experience a downtrend. It just started laying low like a dog tired of running. So why did Sand suddenly stop? If you didn't know yet, Sand is one of the affected currencies in the December 4 flash crash with Bitcoin that caused the loss of about $2 trillion in the crypto market, before recovering again at $2.2 trillion. Sand tokens were one of the few tokens that were affected. With many untouched supply, it dropped in price, from an 8 down to a 5, which should be roughly around 35% of downfall. However, things are changing as the metaverse is beginning to step up again, and all coins affected by the flash crash are recovering again, which would beg us the answer to the verdict: will Sand tokens blow up again? Should you invest in Sand now? Sand price prediction. Finally, it's time to predict whether Sand would blow up or not. But first, what's the current status of Sand? The supply and demand of Sand is going steady and balanced, but of course, that wouldn't be enough. On Sand's current state, it has recovered fairly quickly from the flash crash and moved away from its $4 price tag in a short amount of time in December 4. As of December 9, 2021, it now has returned to its $5 value, and if the demand for Sand tokens rise, the $5 value of December 2021 will start an uptrend by 2022 and steadily increase in value. Now, this bullish behavior would be a worthwhile investment to look into, especially since Sand tokens are in mass use inside the Sandbox Metaverse and would rise further in value. We can hint that on both technical parts, from trade values, supply and demand, opportunity zone, and from an on-chain value, which would be the Sandbox transactions and crypto transactions, Sand, as of early December in 2021, would be a solid crypto investment. Though the influx in selling value isn't as high as to be expected, its price, if marked at $5.25 to $6.25, it can continue to rise, and according to estimates, it'll step on the $6 mark by 2022 and quite possibly continue to rise up, increasing by more than 10% of its original mark. With such predictions laid out, let us know in the comments if you think that now is a good time to invest in Sand tokens. Why you should invest in Sand for your portfolio. Moving on from the price prediction, there are many reasons to invest in Sand, not only as a profitable cryptocurrency, but as a future investment involving the sparking trend of Metaverse. First, let's explain the platform that Sand is from, which is the Sandbox Metaverse. So how does the Sandbox Metaverse work exactly to get our point through? The Sandbox Metaverse works as a platform selling plots of land to create games inside the game. It's your GTA San Andreas arcade machine, but this time, you have to buy a virtual to build your game upon, and as we all know it, virtual reality and the Metaverse are blowing up, increasing the value of virtual estates, from Somnium Space to Decentraland until the Sandbox. All of these virtual real estates are booming in the Metaverse trend as these games explores an interesting idea of real estate. I mean, it's the Metaverse. It's meant to be interesting. In these games, you can trade, sell, explore, and buy land assets from other players, which in itself sounds fun, and trust us, it's the future. More importantly, as the validity of the Metaverse becomes more stale point, virtual real estate games would become the thing of the future, and the Sandbox, which is actually one of the first metaverses, would be flushed with an insane amount of players, hence increasing the demand for their in-game currencies, which is the Sand tokens. Additionally, the Sand tokens, including other Metaverse tokens like Axis, Mana, or Cubes, would be the cryptos that'll step up their game in the near future and experience an insane bull uptrend. Lastly, the Sandbox, after the Metaverse announcement, has about $93 million of investments poured into them by 11 investors, such as SoftBank or even Square Enix. 2 major companies are enough already, but they have 9 more up their sleeve. Not only that, but the Sandbox also has big brands under its wings like the Russian fashion Adidas, old school Atari, and even the ever-so-high Snoop Dogg, who was one of their first players. We could say that the Sandbox, including their in-game currencies, have a high future ahead of them, eh? That's it for the Sandbox price prediction of virtual real estate. We hope you enjoyed it, and before you leave, press the like and subscribe buttons for a good morning and a good night. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell for a happy Christmas. Goodbye!